a few moments ago. Here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Jacksonville Jaguars. It's 3-0 versus 2-1. A good early season battle as we're underway in Week 4. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now Jackson on first down. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field.
6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They will run with Grant. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage.
I knew it. You see a nigga ain't getting it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going deep for Brown. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
Here we go.
On 1st and 10, Love out to his left. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Pressure, and that's certainly going to be a key to this game going forward. And that time, they were able to get in there and influence the throw. And remember, quarterbacks got to get rid of it. They don't have the tucker roll that they can fall back on anymore.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is not going to get the first down as he'll spot this at about the 28. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down. On 4th down, on is Logan Cook to punt. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing, and they used to turn the lights out in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Jackson. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
How about this offense already feeling good about themselves with a touchdown already in their first drive? They've certainly come out firing, even though that one was incomplete.
With the 7-0 lead, more apt to take a shot like that downfield?
Hey, you're 1 to the good. Go ahead and try and press your advantage.
To throw is Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down.
And the key number on that play, 3. Third play of the drive, 3rd down, spectacular catch, turns into a first down.
First down saves them from a 3-and-out. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run on first down. It's Grant. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
On 2nd down, a run with Breida. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
In order to play really good run defense when you're playing a 3-4, those 3 guys up front, the nose tackle and the guys they call the defensive ends, they're usually big people because they're going to have to eat up a lot of blockers because it's usually 5 on 3. And when they do their job well, guys who play on the inside, those inside linebackers, they're able to just roam and hit.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check it back. Check it back.
Hard throw, incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. That's the 3rd time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. Give him 11 yards that time on the return. And the Jaguars go on offense, 1st down and 10. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And the last drive, their first drive, 3-and-out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guy...
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this will go out of bounds, so they will lose yards on the play. And on 4th down, of course, it'll be a turnover on downs. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They run with Breida. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, Creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Tighten up.
Here's Breida. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Open man right side is Ingram. And he's got a 1st down as he's up to the 48. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches. On 1st down, here's Breida. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down. Now on 2nd and 13. Jackson flushed out right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep over the middle. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. That's going to be caught. And they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Marquise Brown with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter as the Ravens push further out in front. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown.
How the fuck did you score? I'm not even paying attention to the game. Wow.
Now Tucker to add the PAT.
I'm checking my phone.
It's good, and before you know it, it's 21-0. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot down.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. That pick 6 extending this lead even further. And boy, it's been a while since I've seen a team struggle this badly in the first half.
I think all they want to do is get to the locker room, try and regroup, and come out to start the third quarter. But if things don't improve fast then, I think the backups get a lot of play in the second half.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally.
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. I don't care if you're taking it in round one, you're undrafted, whatever. As a rookie quarterback in this league, you're going to have games where you face adversity like this.
Lessons. All the time you're going to face these lessons. The key for this guy is, will he be able to bounce back in the next one? Because right now, this has not been his game.
Switch. Blue dot working. You got nothing there. Exit. You got nothing. Ready.
Off play action. Love. And he's going to go down again.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Hey, right on cue, they set up the screen and complete it. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. It'll be a pickup of 13, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. They took your advice from a bit earlier, tried the screen, but that one, it was covered up pretty well.
They did a nice job on it, but I still think it was the right idea. Probably just a block or two away from making it.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Jags grab it. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. And maybe getting a little too cute there on the punt return. Sometimes they forget paramount holding on to that football.
I really do believe most of the return guys think to themselves, when I get the ball, I'm going to make the play that's going to change the game.
I'm going to break it.
I'm going to break it. And you love that they have that attitude, but your point is so well taken. What do you have to do? First and foremost,
hold on to it.
Take care of the football. That's all he needed to do.
First down. Here's the run with Martin. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Going to give this time to the tailback. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28.
Playing against a 3-4 front is really challenging for offensive linemen because they can do so many different things. But when you're running the football, if you can handle the nose tackle up front, and it may be a guard can slide up to the second level and block a linebacker, that's when you have success running the football.
He can run, and the ball comes out. Love lost it, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He's got a convoy, and he might be gone. 20, 10, and this is going to be brought back for a Baltimore touchdown. This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Everything that can go wrong has gone wrong for this offensive unit. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
That's what happened when you got Willie Taggart.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
You don't look at the kids at this point, you know. Kids don't take something.
If the kids not coached up right, then what you think it is?
That's such a tough situation.
Always good.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And they weren't on the sidelines for long, but I'll tell you what, I'm glad you and I weren't down there. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant, you've got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
I'm just talking about Jordan Love.
Check safety, check safety. 22 jet bomber, 22
Nice.
Oh, yeah, he definitely was. That's the first thing I thought about when I saw that play.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
I ain't gonna lie, you find you a good spot on Alcatraz with a sniper, boy, it's a nigga ass.
Rush in, rush in, rush in.
Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
Easy work, and it's coming again.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
And he will have a 1st down as they get into the ground at the 37. 3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
That's good. For another Jacksonville. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Coming up at the half, a reminder, we go back to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman. He'll have a look back at our first half as well as a look ahead to what's coming up. Blitz coming, and down he goes.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Marquise Lee, the intended target. And it'll bring up 3rd down.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Ready, go.
Operating from the gun. Love. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
So they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
Look what 3 just did, bro. Man,
Straight drop
How
that
about
shit.
this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it.
That's that Florida shit right there.
Mike, he's coming, check in. Bandit, Bandit. Mike, 28, Mike, 28. I got one, I got a shot. Mike, 28. Hey, I'm coming. Ready.
On 4th down, Love. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique.
Michael Jordan in the flu game,
actually
man.
catching the ball when he has a chance. He's helping his team in a huge way.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A big play there. with his first career NFL touchdown as his guys continue to put this one out of reach.
I seen that shit, though.
Tucker with the extra point,
crazy.
and the route is on here in this first half.
I gotta get.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And in a spot like this, still more than a minute, I think if you put something on the board before halftime, that would go a long way towards helping them get back into the game.
There actually is something to the psychology of the game at times, isn't there? How much better would they feel running into the locker room, as you noted, with something on the board in a positive fashion? You're exactly right. It's a great opportunity to get that done.
A well-executed 22-yard gain. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down. He's already fumbled once in this game, and I thought the ball started to jostle there a little bit, but they got to him quickly at the line of scrimmage.
They sure did. And remember, if you're not a very confident runner and you've already dropped it once, if there's traffic around you, the only thing you think about is protecting the football, not gaining yards.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Yeah, interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
Check Mike 57, Mike 57. Not today, you aren't. Not today. 57.
On 3rd and 2, Love. He's got the hook up to Wade. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Throwing on first down. Love. Throw right side of the tight end to Shaughnessy. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Zerline's kick is up and through. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
After the made field goal, Zerline back out there now to send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1.
Looking at this period.
We got this. First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. They go play action here on first down. Look at and this is taken in at the 5. And they are able to stop it, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big pickup of 38.
They're still looking for their first touchdown of the game, and for a second, I thought they had it right there.
Looking on the sideline, it's finally good to see nods of approval. It's a welcome sign of life that this offense needed. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1.
Well, he did get a taste the previous week. He got into the end zone trying his best to get there in this game. So far, he's been denied.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll take this one in for a Jags touchdown. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Jags are able to eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Zerline connects on the extra point. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Goose egg, get that him.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a 1-play drive last time, let's see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time.
And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Sacked by the outside backer, Telvin Smith. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Being chased out left. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. That one good for 26 and a first down.
The sack on first down took him out of a traditional running play and put him in a passing situation, but didn't stop him from running anyway, did it?
No, I was surprised when he took off. I thought, oh, he's got some space. He might pick up 5, 6, 7 yards. He goes all the way and picks up the first. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Jackson from the shotgun. Flush to his right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave them trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. Officially just... And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Here we go. Kill. General, West.
On 1st down, Love. He'll find O'Shaughnessy open left side. And they'll wind up getting this to the 37. Gain of 9. Give him 9 there on the 1st down completion. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Jaguars make some inroads here on that deficit. Zerline good with a PAT. And that will cut this lead down to 25. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Shaw, now that you say that, you finna get out there and have 3 kills, bro.
When you know I'm gonna drop 10, you already know once I say that.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're out in front. Last time they had to punt it away. We'll see if they can add to their lead now.
They don't want to go out and punt it away again. This team now wants to get a cushion, put people away. They want to run their offense and have it end up in the end zone.
A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Who was last? Middle.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Jackson, option right. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up first downs.
Keith, you was in here all that time?
So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Watch the slant. Hey, switch gears.
Here's Jackson. They'll set up a screen for Breida. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Shaw said, I got him. He didn't get his kills.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now it's Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And now offensively it's third and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. Play action. It's Jackson. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete. Dede Westbrook, his intended receiver, but it'll be second down. From the 24, they'll go again on second and 10.
You can't block me. You can't block me.
To throw again. Love. Completes it to Lee.
Only a squad.
4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a third down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now, meanwhile, a final play here is incomplete, and that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter of play. Back now in Jacksonville. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, Love. And this is going to be incomplete. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Ravens get the football back and in great shape.
The boy was going back and forward last time they played.
Here we go. Here we go.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Flushed out right. And he'll head out of bounds. downs inside the 10. Mark him down at the 9. That puts him in excellent position, first and goal after a gain of 19. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And now on the pitch, the ball's loose. And the Jags grab it. And a great return as he takes us up just shy of the 45. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who coughed it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
First play of the drive going for 14 and a first down.
Timing is everything, and they work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid off for them. Worked him to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball's delivered, gets both feet down for the completion.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for first and 10.
48 Mike. Here we go. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike.
From the gun, Love. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Looking to throw on second down. Love. Oh, the rookie nearly had the pick. Probably should have had it. Third down now. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawk.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Ravens.
Go look at that play, Keith.
And he will take this all the way up past the 40-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 44-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's get the 6. Pull it. Pass.
They go play action now. Jackson. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. And that goes.
Ruggs, what was that? Yo.
Bruh, why you killed that man like that, bruh?
Hey, man, it happens to the best of us, bro.
No, why, bruh? That's supposed to be a catch. You know that, right?
Which one?
Man, ain't even step. He ain't even made a football move with the ball.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at
God, bro, why you doing him like that, bro?
From the gun,
Bro, I'm just telling my dog about it. I'm like, he's like, damn, what happened? I said, bro, you see the way he just killed this nigga right now, bro. Lord have mercy, bro. He ain't even go for the pick. He was waiting on that. Not at all, bro. He waiting on that Sean Taylor moment. Bro, he Sean Taylor the guy, bro. He spit that nigga ass. He spit that nigga, bro. All you seen is the ball lay on his stomach a little bit, but that been free out. I was like, damn.
And the offense
that is disrespectful right
with
there.
a new set of downs.
See, that's the shit. I'm about to, man, I don't know how you, your hit sticking,
turnover on the fumble.
You must let computer get close to a nigga and then you hit sticking left. I'm telling you, bro.
Picked up by Obi Melifonwu. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
I can't wait till I play you a week now, boy. I can't wait. I gotta gear up for that. Yeah, my Super Bowl rematch against his sorry. But you put up 35 points in this league at the half, bro. Lord,
they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep forward.
But I can't say, man, he just jumped in, so, you know, he's just building them boys, so I'll give him another year.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They go play action with Jackson. Forced out to his left. Lamar Jackson,
what's up with Cody? Where the fuck you at,
able to improvise and get the first.
I think we have to give credit to him for buying time and extending the play. But you know, there's some really upset defenders on that one. They thought that they had him. Instead, he was coated in Teflon and got away.
What he running for right now, man? Yeah, send me a number, because he might not fuck around and not pick up your call. You think that nigga be up at this time? I mean, he probably went to work, man, dog.
Jackson fakes the give and keeps it. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Josh Allen, credit him with a sack, and it goes as a loss of 6.
I ain't gonna watch Alabama. They played softy first half.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd
really
and
16.
1
good half, and that was the 3rd. What's up, bro? You running for me, man? Bring the Packers out, bro.
Jackson eluding the pressure right.
Oh, all right. My bad for working. Go ahead.
They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms. When you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help,
I guess
waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
There ain't no waiting around here, brother. I leave. I ain't gonna lie, I love this league this year, though. But you don't got mad, so I could have told you join in, man.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come on 1st and 10.
You know, and they be dead. No, y'all niggas taking me every time you sit in the league. Y'all always sit. I can't be hard to me. Man. The commissioner right there, man.
Big turnover. His guys will get the football back.
Fumble.
So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive.
But I ain't gonna lie, it's about like 14 of us right now.
Trying to find some
space. That's how deep that lead is, bro. He's about almost halfway
to get away from the end zone.
What's up, bro? Yeah, we usually probably be about what, 9 to 10 of us.
On 1st and 10.
Yeah. This one, you know what I'm saying? This one's straight. He been going a little slow a little bit.
That one
He's been out of time a little bit.
For Jacksonville.
And that's how you throw for a heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers.
What the fuck? I ain't gonna lie, boy. That boy Jordan Love throwing that shit. Oily, why you let that boy get up out of that backup quarterback position, boy? Oh my God.
Looked like he had a couple of different options as far as who to throw to on that play. And who am I to say this, but I'm not sure he made the right decision.
The window of opportunity is always going to be small in the NFL. That's why those quarterbacks
Jordan Love is from Utah. That's the quarterback from Utah right now.
Success in this league.
Yeah, that's the nigga you had on your squad and you let him go.
The Jaguars on 3rd down.
Yeah, I think you was on your team. You cut him.
This is 3rd and 10. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
I swear, I really started to look. I looked at him like Jordan Love.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Back to throw. Love. Open man is Westbrook, complete. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining.
Good throw. Good fucking throw.
Throwing on 1st down. Love. And they're going to get him. He's taken down for a sack back at the 47-yard line. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop with 14 seconds to go in the game. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Second and 14.
Yeah, I'm mad I don't got a fast quarterback like Kyle Murray, because I'll give you a problem. I'll give your defense problems, because you will have to have somebody spy on me.
The Jaguars on third down. They're hitting at just 30%, 3 for 10. This is 3rd and 14. Operating from the gun. Love. This one caught by Lee.
Yo.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
All right, bro.
So a big play as it gets them all the way down to the 20 now for 1st and 10.
I took a shot.
They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game.
Hey, how do I make me a broadcasting thing, man? I see my nephew, I see my stepson made a YouTube account.
The defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, you put those points up every week, we'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept
them. He made one already. He made a little YouTube. I can still stream from there, right?
That many points allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, they're on a nice early roll as they move to 3-1 with a win here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Cleveland to take on the Browns.
Oh,
meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they're going to fall to 3-1 as they suffer their first loss. And they'll try to
Twitch or YouTube, put it on YouTube.